Two hitmen hiding out.
In Bruges, on a job.
Equals complete mayhem.
2 weeks in a room like this. With you? No way. Back off, Shorty. You don't know karate.
I'm gonna go back to my room, see if I can escape.
Okay, on a count of 1, 2, 3, go.
Who says it?
Oh, you say it.
1, 2, 3, go!
In Bruges.
If I had to choose Desert Island Discs style, only 8 video games to play during my Castaway existence, there would definitely be a Soul Calibur title in there. Now previously I would have picked Soul Calibur 2 for the GameCube, but there may well be a new contender in town. Soul Calibur 4 is the first in the Soul series to make it to the 7th generation consoles. Now I'm playing it on the 360 here, and my goodness doesn't it look glorious. It continues the Soul tradition of good design, beautiful art and graceful movement, but taking full advantage of newer technology. The game runs very smoothly and seems very polished, although there was one bit in the story mode where the audio cut out briefly. With the new critical finish feature, your soul gauge is gradually depleted when you block, and if yours or your opponent's turns to flashing red, the other person can perform a critical finish, which will defeat them immediately. Now, I play Soul Calibur very offensively, so I didn't really notice any change to the game from this feature, but it will change the tactics of defensive players and force a much more aggressive and fast-paced feel to the game, which keeps things lively in PvP. There's also a new system where equipment such as clothes, helmets and accessories can give you various bonuses to your stats, but can be destroyed in play. You can choose whether or not to use this in Versus mode. You can change your character's equipment with the customization tools, which also allow you to create your own characters or heavily modified existing ones. As you play, you'll unlock more and more items and weapons which you can assign in customization, as well as earning points to buy them. This feature has a mind-blowing amount of depth, and the ability to control the stats and powers of your character should lead to some really interesting variations to play. The only downside is that when playing locally, you can only sign in one profile, so you can't fight custom characters from different profiles against each other on the same machine. Although, of course, this is massively mitigated by the highly popular move of bringing Soul Calibur 4 online, where you can play both customised and standard characters. As well as the usual roster, which is the same as Soul Calibur 3 minus Abyss, Night Terror and Ulcedon, there are 2 new characters, Algol and Hilda, which are both pretty damn cool. There are also 5 unlockable bonus characters designed by guest artists, including Yutaka Izubuchi, who was a designer on both Gundam and Calibur. You can also play as Darth Vader or Yoda, depending which platform you buy the game for, although both should be available as downloads before too long. You can also unlock the Apprentice and play in certain Star Wars locations in both versions. I have to say though, that the Star Wars angle, while certainly not bad, was slightly disappointing, as the pace of fighting in Soul Calibur 4 doesn't match that of Yoda in the latest films, and the story explanations of his presence seem pretty, well, forced. The single-player modes include the slightly easy and definitely cheesy story mode, arcade and training modes, and a cool new mode, Tower of Lost Souls, in which you work your way up a tower, Game of Death style, facing harder opponents at each level for the chance to win points and treasure. In some levels you can set up tag teams of characters, giving you more of a chance and keeping things varied. So overall, this really is a cracking game. Yes, there are a few minor things that could have been improved, and it doesn't exactly revolutionise the series, but it's a beautiful version of what was always an excellent game. And the additions, from online play and deep customisation to smaller developments such as tweaked movesets, all really enhance it. This is a 5-star game and really deserves to become a core title in most people's collections.